What's up? What's up? Look at this. So many people in chat right now. You guys all rock. Appreciate you all. Thanks for coming in. So silver, almost $100 an ounce. It tipped over 100 today and then dropped a little below. It's going to fight a little bit, but you know what? Definitely worth the fight, guys. Looking like a crab raid. You guys all rock. Thank you all. Got N Martian here, Raspberry. WW3659 with the crab raid. Kid Empowered, Shotgun Susie. L's in the house. Shotgun Susie again. Let's see. Linda Bob's here. Wow, you guys all rock. Crafty Stacker, give me a second. Boom. Let's do. We gotta do some stuff here. We gotta smurf a couple of people up here real quick. Crafty, you're smurfed up. Ethan, what is going on, brother? Yeah, metals are hitting it hard, right? Frostbite Coins, what's going on, brother? Let me make you blue too. We're going to get everybody blue as soon as I can tap on everybody. Kid Empowered, what's up, baby? $100, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Silver on the move. Great White Cat, let's go. Let's get you blue too. Boom. Now you guys can pop in and out of other people's channels. Sub them up. Thanks, Mo. So the left one there is Bob. And the right one is Rhonda. His girlfriend from his planet. And Bob is holding a 50 cal Desert Eagle, and he protects my silver for me when I'm not around. So he holds it down for me. Metal Mobster, what is going on? You know, we do a talk show every Sunday called The Metal Mob. You should come over and check us out. Every Sunday at 9 p.m. my time. Let's see here. Who did we miss on making blue? All right, so everybody tap something in chat so I can make sure you're all blue. Metal Mobster, what's up? Let's get you. You are blue. Okay, perfect. WW365. We got crabs here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly. Having crabs to share. Tonight is crazy for numbers and live streams tonight. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I made you blue there, WW, so you're blue. Let's see. Cat, let's get you blue too. Boom. I'm popping in and out of other people's channels. Make sure you sub them up, you guys. It's all a matter of making sure the small channels support each other, so do what you can. Great White Cat, you are blue as well. So yeah, I think I got everybody blue so far. Appreciate you all for being here. Yeah, you got a range, WW. You're welcome, bro. Or, I'm not sure. WW. Sorry, I didn't say. I said bro, but you know what I'm saying. So, $100 silver is going to be first before 5,000 gold. I don't know, man. That's going to be a hard call. That's a hard call. I don't know if gold will hit 5,000 before silver will hit 100. But silver tipped 100 today. So, Crafty, you're blue too. Get all you guys blue. I appreciate all you guys for being here. 21 people in here, 15 likes. You guys all rock. You all rock. What's going on, Michael? Thanks for popping over. Yeah, I know. Your crabs love my channel. I'm down with some crabs, I guess, Susie. As long as they're not the one kind. Yeah, so based on everything there, silver will top before gold. Michael, I don't know why you're not blue, but you are now. Oh, you are blue. There we are. You don't like blue crabs either? I don't like blue crabs. The meat is different. Christopher Grayson, hi from Little River, California. What's going on, Christopher? Welcome in. We are These are Humble's heroes. All these people here are Humble's heroes. All part of the Humble mob here. Bunch of good group of people here that love to talk about metals and just about anything else going on in life. You know, we're not just metalheads, we're people. $5,000 gold. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. $5,000 gold. That's nuts. 2 years ago, I didn't think I'd see $50 for another 10 years. No, you're not mistaken there, Metal Monster. And that's been the thing is people, you know, we're in unprecedented times. We never thought we'd ever. We never thought $50 an ounce. Here we are, $100 an ounce. And anybody who'd have been calling $50 an ounce even a year ago would have been thrown into a rubber room. And here we are. Yep, gotta love the panda, right? Little river near Van Dam State Park. I'm a long way from here. Away from there. Sorry. Boom. There's another blue one. Paul, you are now blue. Make sure you pop in other people's channels, sub them up, like one of their shorts. You know how it goes. We're the only folks who don't get nervous every time the dollar debases. I know, because we're properly secured because we've been anticipating this for years. Where 90% of the world is losing their shit right now because they weren't listening to all the people telling them to put your money into precious metals. And here we are. Sucks to suck, don't it? Paul, now you're a cheese-it. So, I got a message this morning from YouTube. Who made the 500 sub bar? FG Stacker made this. I had him pour me 2 of them. I gave one away to a 500 subscriber during that giveaway, and I kept one for myself. And actually, Manderson, if he's in chat still, he might be here still. He was here earlier. But Manderson is the one that won the other bar. Hi, April. And I sent it to him, and then I messaged him, and I begged him not to sell it or melt it. And he said, dude, that's a piece of art. There's no way I'm getting rid of that thing. So he has one that's literally identical to this. Mine has more blues and reds in it, but his is nice too. And poured by FG. So I was going to say, I got a message from YouTube this morning. 2 days ago, I put in the application for monetization, and I was denied. But I know I was denied, and I know what I need to do to fix it. So I can reapply. Everybody wants that Carson City Great White. I can reapply on February 21st without any appeal process or making a video or doing anything else like that. And it's clean too, bro. The thing is proof-like too. I compare this to the 65 I have, and this thing is in better shape. So if I only had the money, I would send it in. And it cartwheels, everything, man. This thing is nice. To reapply, yes, or I can start the appeal process, which if I reapply, it'll be easier. It's fake. It's aluminum foil. Oh, you're right. So I should just sell it to you for 10 cents then, right? Well, if I insist. Well, I'll be honest with you, man. If I sell that thing, you will be in a fist fight with multiple people who want it. So, just to give you a heads up. I can tell you 4 or 5 people right now that have hit me up so many times about that Carson City. Why don't you tell me? It's what you don't see. Connecting lines in the corners. There are no connecting lines in the corners on the fakes. There are in most cases. Oh, I've already had it tested. I'm just curious now how you would see if they're connecting lines. I'm looking at the case now, and it's very much sealed up. Please do, Frostbite, so I can see what you're talking about. This one's authentic? Is that what you're saying? Well, I know it is because I've had it tested. Hi, Donna. Send it here, I'll test it. I could send it to many people. They would love to take that thing somewhere and test it. Problem is, if when I get it back, no, I trust anybody I would send it to. That's because she's stalking you, OC stalker. Shit hits the fan, it'll be worth melt. I get it, man. What up, Crawdaddy? Yeah, I can't wait for him to do his GOG. He's doing the GOG because he hit 20,000 subs. That is huge, you guys. I can't even get to 1,000. He hit 20,000. That is a smart guy. You better sub him up. Learn a lot from him. Him and OC, 22, sorry. Him and OC are pretty tight. So I love it when Surfer comes in. I bet he'll probably make some sort of guest appearance here tonight at one point because he always kind of pops by. But make sure you guys sub up Surfer. And everybody else in here, OC Stacker, he's got these guys got their finger on the pulse of what metals are doing, you guys. So make sure that that you follow them, and you know what they say isn't the way necessarily, but do your diligence and do your research, and you'll find that 95% of the time what they say is pretty flippin' accurate. And Frostbite, he does quite a bit of work too. He does a lot of numismatics on his channel. He talks about a lot of stuff over there too. So make sure that you're subbing him up. He does actually a couple of shows. I'm trying to think of the name of the person you do your shows with, Frostbite. I'll have to play it back to get that. Or you can email it to me, Frostbite, but if I click on it now because I'm using YouTube, I'll lose it. Well, Crawdaddy, man. There's nothing tired. Tiger, that's who he does it with. He does it with Tiger. Eric, Paul's, Mike, and Jack. Thanks, Frostbite. All these guys do great content, and you can learn from every single one of the people that are in our chat in most cases. So there is no reason for you not to be subbed up and watching some videos because you will do nothing but learn. Now I'm going to have to pop over there because I can't click on that link now, but what's going on, John? Block, because you got quite the collection. Who is this Frostbite coin you speak of? Yes, and they are real people. Yes, unlike the Asian guy. Who, if you watch one of his videos, you're going to get bombarded with a bunch of his BS. So just be careful. Make sure you're doing your research and not falling in line. We're stackers because we don't fall in line. So now is not the time to fall in line. That's the best advice I can give you when it comes to just about anything nowadays. Blockas has an amazing glow-in-the-dark silver set. You guys, you might get bamboozled. So make sure you pop over there and check out his stuff. He was on one of my lives one day showing off some silver, and I'll be honest with you, he's got some amazing pieces, and that's just what he was showing off because he could find it. He has a lot more than that for what he was just stashed away. What's going on, John? How is everyone tonight? You guys all rock. Hanging out in my chat, BSing with me. So $100 silver, huh? Anybody buying anything? Anybody buying any silver? Or gold? Gold almost at $5,000. I was way off on my prediction of 47.25. It smoked that the next day. You bought the dip yesterday? Smart. You're selling some silver for platinum. I also just subvision right now. That's awesome, Melissa. I'm just kidding. I saw you. Picking up some gold and silver tomorrow, huh, OC? That's nice to get a price locked in, I'm assuming. Kiko Silver Ask is $98.92. Picked up an ounce for $46 today. Nice and Marsh. Who'd you steal that from? I'm just kidding. Half price? That's insane. Traded 3 ounces for gold. Probably should have waited. Nah, do what you want to do. It's your metal, buddy. Bought some proof quarters for my album yesterday. Just got 4 ASCs delivered today. Bought them on the dip last week. Nice, Mo. Nice. Bought $200 face from SDB on January 2nd for $74 and it's being delivered tomorrow. Whoop. That's right, buddy. You guys, anything you bought 2 weeks ago or last week, you've done nothing but make money on while it was being shipped. It's only gone up in value. Good scores, you guys. Everybody here picked stuff up. Good scores. And Marsh, where'd you get that for $46? There's always going to be more fakes around. Anytime the price of anything goes up, there's always going to be more fakes around. It very well could be corrected next week. Who knows? Racist? Okay, well, that makes sense. Any fractional I would be buying would be constitutional. The premium on other silver is just too high, and it makes sense because fractional or constitutional, you can get it back to spot in most places. That's why I haven't been bringing up so many discussions about coins and metals. Oh, because of the fakes? 136.16 Canadian, huh? Yeah, lots of counterfeits out there. $23 bag of pater. Hey, you never know, April. You never know. And even if you get a tenth at that point, you're pretty much almost making your money back. So I wouldn't be all of that upset about it. Let's see. Let's take a moment, hit that like button for humble. Thank you. Boom, you guys. It's for a newbie seller. It's from a newbie seller. Hey, newbie sellers are good. And I'll tell you why, April, especially when it comes to paters. Because they want to make sure that they have good reviews. Okay? So you actually might make out better than you would if he was a year and a half in. Because he's going to want to make sure you put a good review. No one's buying now. Might use it for collateral. Thanks, Melissa. Does anyone know the ASW 999 quarters in the proof sets from 2019? Are they 999 quarters? Because I thought they were 90% on the new ones, and they were 999 on the ones before. But I would just well, hold on a second. Shots start fly. Question: is everyone prepping for this winter storm? Yeah, Frosty. I live in the Northwest, so this is always our time, anyways, for storms. So we're ready to go. You're having flood warnings there, Raspberry. It's going to get sub-freezing temps in areas that normally don't get there. Yeah, Florida saw snow. I mean, come on, let's think about it. Blockas I have found and I have tuning 2023 O Canada set. Only 100,000 minutes. That's awesome, John. Stay safe and warm, everyone. My daughter lives in Dallas and has to work over the weekend. She's taking an Uber so she doesn't wreck her car on ice. Well, I don't know. I control my own car instead of being the control of some other guy who might not know how to drive in those conditions. That's kind of risky. Thanks for taking over brutal winters, A from Canada. Enjoy a mild winter. Safe travels to your daughter. I think they are 999 from 2019 to 2025. They could be, Chris. They could be, but I would just look it up. That's easy to do. You can go right to the U.S. Mint and look that coin up. It'll tell you how much it weighs. It'll also tell you the composition of it. I'm in Texas. It was 70 and it will be 20 tomorrow. Yeah, frostbite. It was. I woke up this morning. It was about 17. Car completely frozen over. I don't have an ice scraper. I should, but I don't. The half and the quarter fracks I bought from Morgan for 55 and a couple of weeks ago are now valued at 73. Oh yeah. No, I feel you there, bro. Raspberry, good night. We will see you later. I will be leaving you running humble. I need to get to sleep. You get some rest, honey. I'll see you later. 20 likes and 33 in chat. Let's go. Yabberly87. You are smurfed. Add a little color to your name. Boom. Stop by other channels. Pop in. Sub them up. Help support the community. Good night, baby. We're supposed to be at 14 on Monday. Yeah, it's pretty, like I said, it's pretty cold here. Now, I don't have an ice scraper, so let me finish my story. I don't have an ice scraper, so you know what I did? I grabbed a 50-cent coin roll holder. It's pretty big. Hold it down. It was faster than an ice scraper. It was amazing. Amazing. Surfer, what's going on, man? I was hoping you were going to pop in. There you are. Boom. You're doing a multi-ounce silver golf party Saturday night. What time Saturday night? Because I'm doing a talk show at 8:30 my time. What time is it going to be, Surfer? Because if I have to, I'll have you on my phone. Getting you hours. Silver melts ice too. Yes, it does. 8 Eastern, so 5 p.m. Cool. I'll be there. I work Saturday. I get off at 5:30. I'll still be there. I'll do my best to be there through the whole time. It's a good day. It is a good day, Momo. You want me to come up? Thanks, Javerly. Dude, I just got goosebumps. You want me to come up on your stage? Dude, I will be doing 90 on my way home to get here fast enough before your stream closes to make sure I can get up on your stage, bro. Yeah, so the green one is called Bob. That's Bob. And this is his girlfriend, Rhonda. She was transported here from the UK recently, a couple months ago, by a government agency and dropped off. Bob. Oh, bro, I will do everything I can to make it there before your stream ends. I guarantee you, I would love to. That would be rocking. That would be rocking. Bob holds a 9.3 gram 50 caliber Desert Eagle, and she holds a 1/200th ounce gold coin. That was a good movie. Yeah, no, trust me, I won't be able to be there at the beginning of his show. It'll probably be about halfway through, Stacker, Surfer. If that's okay, I'm down. I'll be safe on my way home. Oh, I get it. The benefit to Saturday night is my kids aren't coming here this weekend, so I don't have to drive all the way to Mount Vernon. So I don't have to spend 2 hours after work driving. So I'll be able to get home a whole lot faster. Dude, I would love to come up. Just send me the link. That way, when I come in, I can hop up. That would be rocking. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Of course, it's going to be fun. That is what you call. No, that's not what you call him. You call that guy effed at that point. His name isn't Bob. He's effed at that point. But yeah, Bob. To imagine it's going to be like this the next 3 years. It will be kind of crazy the next 3 years. I saw a guy with his head in a barrel of apples. I told my daughter his name was Bob. What a day. I'm exhausted. Hope everyone's having a great night. What up, humble? Glad you're hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Bobbit, what about he's water skiing? I don't know if you could water ski without legs, bro. The silver shovel in the stacking surfer dog? That is nuts. I could win another one. Hold on, I got one of my coworkers calling me. What's up? Nothing, chilling. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I'm live. I am. Yeah. No, you're on. You're not on speaker. You're in my ear. No, bro. Don't worry about it. You can show up an hour late tomorrow. I got you, and I'll probably still let you go home early too. You're a rock star. I appreciate what you do. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you can show up an hour late tomorrow. No problem, bro. So what time are you thinking? 9:30, 10? I'll see you at 10. All right? All right, bye. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take care of one of my peeps. Frostbite, take it easy. No, sorry, Metal Mobster. Could not do yeah. Gotta keep it all on the low. But you guys knew what I was doing. He was calling in late for tomorrow, and he asked for a little bit of time, and I gave him more than he wanted. So we're good. Gotta take care of your peeps, you guys. Gotta take care of your peeps, especially the ones that do good. He plays a big part of the shop, so gotta make sure that he feels, he's gotta feel it. You know what I mean? You can't just tell him. You gotta work with him. Daddy, we'll see you later, bro. I will definitely see you Saturday night or Monday night, but Sunday night. Blah, let me spit it out. But maybe Saturday night over on the Broken Humble show. Let's see here. Miss Aloha, what is going on? This is not a gardening piece. This is a 999 fine silver shovel that I had Cartier Silver pour me. I had him pour me 2 of them, and I gave one to B&B Pay Dirt, and this one is mine. Looks like a gaudy you. I know, OC. I know, bro. I know. You've been trying to get that out of me for a while. Did you see the Yankee stacking face reveal on my latest video? Dropped the silver day today. Surfer, I was at work all day, bro. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I'm definitely, it's on my thing because I left all of my notifications open on everything everybody dropped today so I can catch up on stuff. But I'm definitely going to check it out. Yankee Stacker face reveal. That Yankee stacking face reveal. That's going to be crazy. What is work? Work is what I slave away at 11 hours a day. But I am going to check that out, Surfer. Good night, Michael. Or is Rockamoss going to bed? No, I think Michael's going to bed. Michael, have a good night. Hey, Surfer, how about giving us a miner we should check out? Not financial, obviously. A miner wouldn't be a bad one. I was getting ready to make a move today, but at my work, I cannot invest in any precious metals through what they're doing. So what I was thinking about doing is taking a loan out for a certain amount, buying some metals, and starting to play the GSR if I can do it right. But it's a gamble. I don't know. Hello, new stacker room. Gregory Albright, welcome in. Kelvin, welcome in. Yes, it is a blessed day to be a stacker, right? Do keep in mind, silver being at $100 an ounce is a great thing. Silver being so high is an awesome thing. But really, it makes it harder to stack. So that's kind of the rub there, right? Did y'all see the new AI's Asian silver dude on YouTube? Seems like a Chinese. Oh, I'm sure it is, Momo. We've been talking about it already. I'm sure that there is some truth there too. But you never know. Could be some 17-year-old guy somewhere. I mean, it could be anybody. But you would think that with the resources and the information that AI dude has, it's got to be a big corporation or country or whatever doing it. 28,000 views so far, first 7 hours, not bad. That's awesome, Gregory. I'm glad you came in. Welcome. This is a stacking community. I also pan for gold. There's also gold panners in here as well that do this. But wherever you get your metals from, precious metals or precious metals, you mostly do 10 and 100 ounce bars. Okay, that's some weight. You just bought this gorgeous coin. Cool, buddy. Let people check it out. Nice post. Coins always have a huge premium, and I don't really enjoy the coins, but I do enjoy big bars. Sometimes I will work with them. Big bars, yeah. My biggest bars that I do are 10 ounces. My favorite 10-ounce bar is right here, and I show it off rather regularly. This is my favorite 10-ounce bar. Build Your Wealth in Ounces. It's from the Silver Gold Bowl. You guys want to hear it? And I actually made a little wooden dowel for pinging right here. So. Build Your Wealth in Ounces. That 10-ounce bar sounds so good when it rings. It really does ring. And then you got your, you got an ASE here, right? Which rings nice too. But not like that 10-ouncer. That 10-ouncer's just got something special about it. You're changing your ringtone to a 10-ounce bar ding. Can you hear me now, El? That's right. When you know, you know. And what a great name for a channel, too. You have 10-ounce bars that are rod shaped and you use them as fidget spinners. Nice. I'm constantly fidgeting with my pocket piece. Constantly playing with it. It's always in one of my hands most of the time. And I brought this to work today to show one of my coworkers. It's been in my pocket all day today, too. A little Geiger grammar. I won't bring this to work. Something Nick likes to look at. You started with a pirate medallion as your pocket piece. Oh, we got 37 people up in here today. That is amazing. Your first chunk of silver. Your brother sleeps with his kilo bars. That's awesome. Seahawks do have a massive game this weekend against one of our biggest rivals as of recently, because the 49ers, we just kind of steamrolled over them. So we'll see what the Rams do, man. It's the last game before we go to the. Yeah, it's a big one. It is a big one. I constantly, like I said, this is my pot piece, so I always have silver on me. I can do all kinds of stuff with my silver. Thanks. Thank you, Surfer. What? Let's see, Surfer say anything. Surfer, that's great, man. My 11-year-old, she stacks dimes. She earns a dime when she does a chore. This is her gold from pay dirt that she's starting to stack. So she's got two 1 ounce pieces. She's also got a bunch of constitutional as well as the dimes and this gold. There's a half gram, a little over half gram of 16 karat, right in that realm. So a little over a quarter gram of gold that's hers. I bet I could sell 10-ounce alien heads for a premium. You probably could. So I love the fact that you're teaching about silver. My 17-year-old could care less. But my 11-year-old's all in. Was in one of your videos when you were at Tim's, was that 16-year-old off to the side? I did get a message today. I did. I didn't get a chance to read it all the way, Nick, but I did get a chance. I did get a chance to see that it was some sort of weird communication that I need to check, because I believe that it was a communication brother or cousin or some relative of Bob I need to check out, who's trying to make some sort of communication to either me or Bob, and I'm not quite sure which one it is. But I will tell you, there will be no interspecies coursing on this planet. Nikki Silver Stacker, what's going on, brother? I saw you yesterday in someone's live. I'm glad you popped over, man. How you doing? Yeah, Surfer, how's it going? Do they like talking about silver and gold or silver? Did it go over well? 43 people in here, 41 likes. You guys all rock. Yeah, alien heads are cool. This is more like a skull slash whatever, but I love the ripple in the silver. 2.3 ounces of 0.99 fine, poured by Cartier Silver. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind a silver alien. That'd be sick. Is Surfer still in the room? Yeah, sure. L, can you do that for me? Can you post that in chat? L is probably one of the best mods on Whatnot, you guys. She's amazing. Anytime I ask her to do something, she pretty much is on it before I could even ask her to do it most of the time. So, anytime you can build a relationship with a mod like Elle, definitely build that relationship if you can, because she's amazing. She makes a lot of lives run smoother than they could. Trust me. Trust me when I say she's worth her mud. Thank you, Elle. The Humble Stacker 7. So make sure you guys put the in there, but thehumblestacker7 at gmail.com. Is Surfer still here? Okay. How is the silver talk with the daughters? Are they both grasping it or interested, or how's that going? Don't worry about it, Elle. You're doing fine. I appreciate you. Also, the other kid in the video before. Okay. So Peter, I understand, and I've been talking about it too. But there's a lot of it out there. But one thing that they would have to do would be they'd have to start trading it by the ounce and not the pound. And I've been talking about copper for months. So you can actually see some of my shorts and other things that I put out. What? So just keep in mind, there's a chance that it would move, but the sell back on it, unless you're buying like stuff like this, though, the premium you pay on it now, you'll never get back pretty much unless they start selling it by the ounce. There'd have to be a lot of stuff in order for copper to be valued a lot like silver. But on a percentage basis, instead of one where you pay a lot of premium, on a larger scale, it would be worth it. I have a few gold backs. I don't stack them, but I do have a few of them here. Chieftain Arrowhead. Let's give you some color. I see a future where people buy claims on landfills. Oh, that would be nuts. Subscribe to Surfer. My coin shop won't carry gold bags. Hello, XRP. The Mint is selling the silver 2026 proof set for $245. That's nuts. When you go to Tim's, it's a wait for 3 hours until the right people show up and make a video of lots of talking and sharing with those lines. Oh, that's awesome. I'm sure you gotta filter through a lot of stuff before you find content you want to post. Your coin shop won't carry gold backs. I have some gold backs, like I said. I don't like stack them though. They're novelty at this point. They're just, no, they're worth money. Don't get me wrong, but are these popular? To some, yes. But this is hyper fractional gold. Hyper fractional. Like there's fractional, and I like fractional gold. Like fractional 1 grammers, half grams, tenths, tenths, right? You got some quarters here. You got your 1885 333 quarter. I like fractional gold. What up, Magnetic? So I'm all about fractional gold, just not hyper fractional for me. It's just, for me, you pay a lot for, not as much as if you go and buy a coin or a bar. So, in my opinion, it's not worth it to do it. What do I think of a game like Magic but made out of coins? I like Magic. Magic is a fun game to play. Wintertime activities, laugh out loud. Spring is here. There's boating season. Can't wait. Yep, it's right around the corner. But yeah, when it comes to gold backs, and even Surfer there, look, Surfer's a stacker. He says, I'm a distributor for gold backs, but haven't done anything with it. There is some truth right there. He's a distributor and still doesn't do it, and he gets them at less of a premium, so he can make money on the distribution itself. So that being said, and he's still not doing something with it, that just says something to me. I know there's another distributor in the community that is a distributor of gold backs, and I don't think he does anything with them either but sell them. And the amount of money that he makes isn't really all that much. If you make a trip to Europe, it would seem one would take some silver 1-ounce rounds along to sell. Wonder if they charge tax when they find them in your luggage. That's something that I would put on my carry-on. And I don't think that I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Surfer, send me a link, okay? And I will be there Saturday. And honored, actually, just so you know, honored. Lee Child, if screw fractional gold, it's a ripoff. If you go gold, go big or go home. Well, let's talk about that, Lee Child. Not everybody can afford a full ounce of silver or a full ounce of gold in one run. And that being said, there's been multiple videos, one done by Silver Heist himself, on buying 1/10 one time a month for 10 months, getting that ounce of gold. You actually save money doing it that way opposed to waiting up or saving up for a full ounce, which a lot of people can't hold their money to do in the first place. How does one calculate just say 90% silver coins if you decide to sell? Peter, $1.40 face value of 90% coins is an ounce of silver. That's how you compute it. $1.40 face value is an ounce of silver. I carried 110 ounces onto a plane once. The security examined me closely. I would too. I'm excited to see you on Stack and Surf. Oh, that is going to be nuts. I'm going to be so excited. Yes, that's awesome. That is a great score, Momoto. I have a whole collection of silver. I would like and only have one or two coins if I did gold. So, I have you pay a premium that way you just buy ounces or not, in your opinion. No, I understand you do pay a premium, but you'll still save money. He did the math. And if you do the math, you'll understand. I understand that, but not everybody can save up and have a whole ounce worth of money, for an ounce of gold at one shot. That's why we're all stackers. We stack silver so we can save our silver to get to the point where we can convert it to gold. That's the whole purpose of stacking silver, right? So uh, even with the premiums, you still save money. But buy it how you want to buy it. It's your money. It's your metals. If you can buy it by the ounce, more power to you, man. Trust me. But if I can make it more affordable and still get to that ounce within a year, you're doing good. Gold is the bank, silver is your kicker. So Lee, let's go ahead and make you blue. Just add a little color to you there. So now you got some color there, bro. That's why I need a few more mercury dimes, about $15 space, to make it all 1 ounce increments. You are welcome. Oh, great, Scott. It's on the move. The Asian market opened already, so it's gonna change some stuff. Yep, it's really easy to do the math on that. $1.40 face of 90 percenters gets you an ounce of silver. But keep in mind, they pay back a spot with silver, just like they charge back a spot with constitutional, just like they charge back a spot. So you have to keep that in mind too when you do so. Yeah, see, yeah, the Asian market is open, so it's going to start screwing around and going high up and down. 85% back a spot. Oh, he pays 15% back a spot on 90%. That's good. You can for certain go to the flea market and sell your silver for spot premiums, and you're just going to have to work for it. Yeah, it just takes time. AAA, what's going on, my guy? Actually, I did have a silverback. It wasn't a silverback. It was actually it was a Zombuk, silver Zombuk, a $1 silver Zombuk. I got it as a gift from JM Bullion when I bought a silver starter pack or a starter pack. It had a stacker starter pack. It had 10 ounces of silver, a half gram of gold, and it had that silver back in it. And so it was pretty much just a free givey that was thrown in. So it very well could tip $100 overnight. I joined Whatnot yesterday. Goals 1,000 selling at 15 pounds. Gold 1,000 selling at 15 pounds. 1,000. Okay, so 1/1000th magnetic. Okay, so let's do the math on that. So 15 pounds. 15 pounds is pretty much $10 US, right? So you're talking that much gold. Or no, here, I'll show you how much gold. One of these tiny little bars, 1/1000. For 15 pounds, that's kind of high. In my opinion, but stack it how you want. People spend more than that. 15 pounds is 25 US. No, it's the other way around. Okay. Well, 25 USD, right? So you're spending way too much for too little, in my opinion, but it's up to you. It's your money. Okay, so let me go here. Let me see here. When did I start stacking? Who asked that? I saw a video of people in China buying some silver by wheelbarrow. It's getting wild. Let's see here. 2 CPUs in the game out of the 8 computer. Each holds 0.50. Oh, that's cool. When did you start stacking? When did I start stacking? I've stacked multiple times. This is my third stack, so I've been stacking for a while. My first stacking started around 2000-ish when I first started stacking. Received your poker chip Monday. Thank you, brother. Was wondering if you had sent the 1/1000 gold Mortis piece. Yes. Yes. That went out with my poker chip. All of it went out at the same time, John. There should have been 2 packages out, though. So check again, because there was 2 packages sent out to you. But yes, they sent them all out at the same time. Separate envelopes, though. I couldn't go overweight. Don't stress. Comex won't be able to cover the physicals. At the humble stacker, I saw videos of people in China buying silver by the world. Yeah, that is nuts. Spot fuzzy, that definitely would make the silver go up. I didn't buy that, so the price could at least cheaper. Charger and much. Yeah, I wouldn't have bought it. It was too expensive. Oh yeah, I'm predicting 500 silver when gold is 7,500. 15 and 1 or better. 1 gold back is less than $110. Or 1 is less than $10 and is 1/1000th mild premium. I'm not a well. You're right there, Stuart. I'm not a big Goldback fan. 2020, a prior friend was hustling stamps and made me give him a ride to the coin store, and I bought a gold coin and threw it in my desk. It sat there. I saw gold. Then I saw gold had gone way up, and I sold the gold coin. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. This is it. This is the night the number that seemed totally impossible becomes real. It is possible. It is possible. Here we go. Gold.com suggests a redeemable value of $9.76 for 1 gold back that is 1/1000th of gold. Me either way, but you pay 20 plus for a Scottsdale. What are we talking about? A Scottsdale? Scottsdale what? Yeah, no, John. I sent it in 2 separate envelopes, so I'm surprised that you didn't have gotten the other one, because there was 2 of them, and I sent them, both have your name on them, 2 separate envelopes, and that's a 1/1000th gold piece that's coming to you on that one too. It's the Day of the Dead card. That was a cool give you. It was awesome. This could be the night could be the night for silver to cross over 100 an ounce. It very much is possible that we wake up tomorrow and silver is at $100. I enjoy my silver too, man. Trust me. That's 96% premium on the one gold back. Yeah, no, I understand. Gold backs are they're expensive. That's what I'm talking about. So like you'll spend $750, or since gold's doing what it's doing now, you'll probably spend close to $1,000 on a 1/10 silver or a gold. I'm at 722. That's amazing. You received a Nevada gold back today in like 7 coins. That's awesome, AAA. Yeah, but it for certain intrinsic value. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they're art. They're art for me right now. They're just art. There's gold in them, don't get me wrong, but they're just pretty art. If you buy silver now, it's going to be over $100. Lucky if you buy. Yes, silver is. So listen, you guys. I'm not a copper stacker. I don't actively stack copper. Okay, listen. All the stuff that I got been given to me copper wise. I only bought one copper piece one time. Okay, so all this copper I got, all just given to me, right? So copper. I got tubes and tubes of copper. Tubes and tubes of this stuff of copper, right? Okay, so copper makes a move. Let's say it makes a move. It could. I've been talking about copper for a long time. I don't actively stack it, but I'll tell you what, I got a bunch of it. Oh, see, you're here for the shovel. I know, man. No copper. Premiums on the ASCs are insane right now. But if you buy peer-to-peer, you don't have to really worry about that much. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's a 5-ounce Libby. I have 2 of them now. I know OC wants one. Yeah, constitutional is definitely where you should be stacking silver right now, in my opinion. I'm going to take a screenshot of that silver chart when it shows $100, and I'll make it in my wallpaper and make posters of the chart with the date that happened to sell it. Yeah, you can actually probably make money on it. Prices baby stepping right onto into out doing hokey pokey. Yeah, it's bouncing around. You wish they could okay milk copper cents. 99.35. We're close. We're 65 cents away. 2025. Historical yield for silver. That's why I bought some coins in 2025. Like also made bronze statues and trinkets. Bronze is cool. I got some. That's from right here. Um, Let's talk about platinum. Is platinum worth a buy? Let's see. In my opinion, every stacker should have a little platinum, right? You know, like whether it be a gram or a 1/10. But I wouldn't go like I don't. I for me, I wouldn't go all in on silver. But I'm not telling you what to do. It's your choice. Or on platinum. You know, if you do, I'd stick with like a quarter or a half. But honestly, the premium on platinum is higher than anything else right now. But you can find it for really low. Thousandaire Radio buys platinum on eBay all the time, and he gets it for really cheap. He puts in a bid and lets it sit there, and most people just ignore it. The time to buy platinum was probably last year, though. Thing with platinum is platinum and palladium, they can be substituted for silver. So with my luck, I would buy a bunch of platinum and then palladium would go up, or I'd buy a bunch of palladium and then platinum would go up. That's how it works for me. That is Cartier Silver's. This is Cartier Silver's channel round when he first did it. This is his first pour. He did his in silver, and I couldn't afford the silver, so I sent him a bunch of copper, and he's like, "Screw the copper, I'm gonna make it out of brass." And then he made it out of brass. It's totally cool. That is some copper coral, and I have a silver sea turtle coming that's going to fit right in that channel right there. So it's going to be swimming over a silver sea turtle swimming over copper coral. Yeah, well, you know what? Hopefully they will realize it soon so we can still have our cell phones. You got 10 ounces when it hit 900. At $100 an ounce, 70. Oh, constitutional. Yeah, that's right. $100. Check out Cartier Silver's channel. Yeah, he does awesome pours. Eagle down. Oh, eagle down. Oh my God. Can't be having the eagle taking a fall. Boom. Thank you. Everything is expensive, Neil, but that's okay. Still stack. Just you have to modify how much you stack, and that's fine. But the whole purpose is to just make sure that you're diligent and keep adding. You know, whether it be a quarter, a dime, a 50-cent piece, you know, just keep adding to that stack. That's the most important thing. Donna, did you get some mail recently I sent you? You still in here, Donna? I'm still waiting on a message back from 3D Woodworks on that one, Nick, for sure. He's a busy guy right now. He's been doing a lot of work lately. So I'm waiting for him to message me back. Donna's not here. Donna's a Ghana. Um, yeah, I don't know if how much is there either, but it's obviously got to be enough for Donnie J to want to acquire it. Because it has nothing to do with Russia being a neighbor, because Russia's already a neighbor. Just on the west side of our continent, not the east side. I think you forgot there's a whole west side of our continent. You're allowed to be as weird as you want there, buddy. Nobody's thinking you're weird at all, actually. You keep doing you. How about a grandma statue overlay with a silver gram bits? I could see someone doing that. Yeah, Russia and Alaska are like very close to each other, you guys. So like, I mean, seriously, if uh, if it's all a matter of Russia not being a neighbor, um, that has nothing to do with it, honestly, in my opinion. But you never know. Yes, we are at 50 likes, you guys. Holy shit, that's amazing. You guys all rock. Russia kind of sucks. It's cold. The people are mean. I'm sure that if you lived in Russia and you were there, I would imagine that you would get used to the way the mentality of people are and they wouldn't seem mean because you'd be around it all the time. And you would just realize that that might be just the way they are. Yeah, Russia and Alaska are very close. It just hit 100? No way. Did it really? Oh, on SD bullion? You can't really use SD because they sell silver. So they're going to have a higher price. Yeah, I can't check. You guys got to check. If I exit off, I lose. Oh, we're at 99.38, 99.28. We're almost there. We're still about 65 cents away. I can't wait for Deneen to be there for you too, bro. Natural Design BC. What is going on? Let's get some color added to your name. Boom, baby. Smurfed up. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to Humble Stackers channel. Appreciate you being here. Got a bunch of stackers up in here. We're talking silver and gold. We're waiting for that bad boy to pop at 100. Redeemed Patriot. Let's get some color added to you. Boom, baby. Smurfing you up too. Bam. Boom. There we go. Call it 100. Can't buy it spot. So Amex has it at 105. Yes, they sell gold or silver too. Got to go with Kitco or PCGS. I can't sleep. I want to see it break over 100 live. I know, me too, man. I can't wait for it either. I want to be on this stream. Boom. Let's hit it. Let's go. Incredible times. That is right. Scorps or S Corps, excuse me. S Corps. Boom. Little color to your name too. Bam, baby. Let's go. 53 people up in here today. That is what I'm talking about, guys. That is what I'm talking about. You guys all rock. Comex at 99.29. Let's go. That's right. Let's get them double digits. Futures will be over $100 in a few minutes. Go straight right up from there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. JSEMC squared. Let's go. Let's add some color to you too. Bam, baby. Smurfed up. Check out other channels, you guys. Make sure you're subbing people up. You're commenting on some of their stuff. The Jesterful in C&D, it was almost 137 last I checked. Boom. Let's add some color to you. Bam, baby. Let's smurf you up too. Boom. Let's go. Let's fucking get silver over $100. What's going on, Richard? The real Mike Petty. Let's get you some color. Boom. You're smurfed. Sub up over channels. Hop in and out. Check them out. Let's go. We got a bunch of cool stackers in here today. 56 Rockin' Humbles Heroes up in this bitch. Let's go, you guys. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. We are close. We are close. Yeah, Richard, we're just hoping it pops while we're live today, man. Hoping it pops while we're live today. We're trying to get to 100. Howdy from Canada. Canada, boom. Let's some color to you, baby. Welcome to the U.S. Stacker channel, man. We are Humbles Heroes. Welcome, man. Glad you're here. Hopefully you can be here when it pops 100. Let's go, chat. Let's get it to 100. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Silver. Let's pop 100. Let's go. We'll be live waiting for the futures market to open up. Let's see if we can't get there, you guys. Canada Stacker, yeah, welcome in, man. Welcome in. Hope you sub up. Let's get you hanging out with the Humbles Heroes. We're here talking metals. Universal Vibe TV. Check out from Milton Keynes, UK, 5 a.m., but I ain't going anywhere until triple digits. Love this channel. Dude, let's go, Universal. Welcome in from across the pond, brother. I got a few people in here from across the pond. I appreciate you. Magnetic North Adventures, he's from across the pond. I know for a fact he is because we talk all the time. He is always in here. So you guys, I appreciate you all for being here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that $100. Come on. Black Silver Staff. What's up, pussies? Let's go, Silver. Boom. Let's go. Let's make you blue anyways. Bam, baby. Little Smurf action for you. Little Smurfette. Boom, baby. Gold and silver close to psychological barriers. $5,000 and $100. Let's go. Canadian silver is the purest, but it's so minute of amount it doesn't really matter. Canadian silver does rock, though. Bought Buffaloes for 143 Canadian today, which now could be a good deal. It will be a good deal because silver will do nothing but go up. Let's go. Miss Aloha loves her Canadian maple leaves. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. I got some Canadian silver. I ain't going to lie. Let's go. Let's get silver. Silver. Let's get over 100. Come on. Triple digits happen while I'm alive. Let's go. The new large maple leaf is beautiful. The 5-ouncer, yeah, that thing is sick. Canadian silver dollars are tits, but they're only 80%, so they suffer in comparison. Hate to say it, bro. Do you ever nab 80% silver in coin rolls, getting more lucrative by the minute? That's what I'm talking about. I would coin roll hunt all the time in Canada because there's people who coin roll hunt down here and they find 90%, but it's getting far and far apart. But I'd imagine in Canada there probably aren't too many coin hunters, I would say. But I love Canadian currency. What will a coin shop give you? 1 ounce eagles at $100 spot? Probably 96, maybe. The last one I was calling on Thursday, they wanted 14.6 of silver for a 1/4 ounce of gold, and he wanted eels. Oh, Canadian silver is awesome. I'll be the first to say that our U.S. currency is boring in comparison to other world currencies. I'll be the first to say it. I've been saying it for a while, and I mean it. But like, for instance, this one. It's 999. I've got some Canadian silver. I just don't break it out all the time. But then when it comes to constitutional, you got things like this that are just amazing. MS-65, 1887, Morgan dollar. Which values more than an ounce of silver, which is kind of crazy, right? So, but I even have, like, I got slabbed pennies. It was crazy. This thing went up like $10 the day they stopped the penny. I got a lot of slabbed currency. Shit, they even have a pirate coin. But the Canadian silver is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's just that extra 9 is so minute of an amount that it really doesn't really affect much. You know what I mean? But I like your Philharmonics too. I got this one here. It's an MS-70. It's starting to tone around the ring. So you got things like this too that are just amazing. Or you could pop out an eagle. I put my laptop down so I can grab the coin. So give me a second so I can grab it. I'm not even following chat. Give me a second, guys. All right, let's see here. UK, but I've been lost a little bit. Oh, nice. That's sweet. I love the silver rosies. Silver at 99.10. I don't know. I have all been over the world. They always have. They always take U.S. currency, like even a remote province. They will, because U.S. currency is the world currency right now. But it's still Canadian maple. Cool. I like the diamonds. But our currency, in comparison to the way it's designed, is boring, in my opinion. Let's go silver. Found a silver maple leaf, 97.5 pin to swap me for $5. Scored on the last year. Now that is an amazing hit. Well, that's so typically, Mike. If you live in the U.S., most people will stack their sovereign coin. That's just kind of the way it goes. UK was charging 101 USD for silver yesterday, showing that we charge higher. I see it hitting $100 today in US. I hope it does. Need to buy a rack of Libertads. Oh, for sure. The thing with Libby's, though, they're always more expensive. So, ahoy, Lee Child. Y'all gonna need beaver bullion? No, I don't. Yep, you have 35 ounces silver, $1.10 or 1.10 ounce of gold. That's awesome, Peter. Good for you. That's a nice little stack you got going on there. Yes, but the amount of silver in the purity level isn't all that much. Motor breath, let's make you blue. Boom. Now you're blue. Let's add some color to your name. Done. I love Philharmonics. Pop that thing out and buff it out. No, I almost bought a Germania today. Very cool looking. Germanias are nice. Not for long. I only have one proof eagle. No slab to play on. Oh, so check this out. This is my favorite eagle right here. I'll show you this. This is my favorite eagle. Comes in the case here. Right. This is a 1986 proof first year release eagle. The messed up on the coin, that's just the case. Thing's never been out. It's starting to tone around the ring. This is my favorite eagle. Thing's just amazing. That's my favorite eagle. First year release, can't complain. Want to send it in for grading, can't afford it. But yeah, I'm sure the thing just sat in somebody's safe the minute they got it. Boom. It just sat there. A fake queen or king face on them. Yuck. Well, you are governed by the powers to be. You are controlled. I mean, you're kind of governed by the crown, you know. Keiko dropped to 98.90. No! No! Yeah, Peter, you get yourself a nice little stack going there, buddy. That's all right. We still got 63 people in here and 65 likes. You guys, for a normal stream for me, for just, a normal stream, these are amazing numbers. Amazing. And I will get to my 1,000 ounces. Last year I hit my stacker goals. So I hit my stacker goals last year. So you guys, you just got to make sure you stick to your goals and do what you can to be diligent. Now listen, my stack is my savings account. And the amount of money that I've been able to stack is amazing because if it was in my savings account, it wouldn't be there. TradeView has live. Let's make you there, blue there, Shane. Welcome in. 73 people. 67. Wow, that was a big drop. That dropped 6 just out of the middle of nowhere. That was awesome. But 73, that was a good number to see. That was amazing. Live price at $99. I realize I'm being contrarian with how the parlance is used, but I do not agree with the intraday flux in a dip. Keep collecting, doesn't matter what the shape or what it is, metal content will add. It is 100% true magnetic. Stack what you can where you can, whether it's a dime, a quarter, a 50-cent piece. That's what I'm saying. Stack what you can. You had good luck on secondhand stores finding silverware. That's awesome, Momo. Keep in mind, the stack in your own personal bank, independent of them. This is my bank. This is my stack. Is my savings account. Magnetic, have a great night. I appreciate you for being here, man. You rock. I'm getting an inheritance upcoming. I want to buy 10 kilos of silver and some gold buffaloes. Nice. Now savings, stay out of the fiat system as much as possible. Yeah, I don't have any savings in my, I mean, I have a little bit in my savings account because you need to have money in your bank account. But I keep a very minimal amount in there. All of my money goes into my metals. And I make sacrifices, you guys, just so you know. I make sacrifices on a daily basis to make sure that I can stack metals. I don't buy a coffee when I should or when I want to. I don't go out to eat. I don't do these things. I put as much money in the metals as I possibly can. It's the only way I can stack. I'm a single father of 3 that pays a lot of money in child support and lives by himself and pays all his stuff on his own. So you guys, I put everything I can in my stack. Magnetic, that is 100% right. You rock, brother. I appreciate you again. Hello, new here. I subbed up. Welcome in, John. Welcome in. There's a little blue for you there, brother. Been stacking for a while, trying to learn. John, you can come in. Please come in. Anytime you ask a question, if these guys don't have the answer, which they'll probably get before I could, I want you to just keep on rocking, brother. You ask any question you have, and we'll get you an answer. The real money petty. I admire you. What do you mean? You admire who? Me? Who do you admire? John, yes. Fuzzy balls. New digital currency will be harsh for those with no precious metals. Yes, I understand. No, you don't need to admire me, man. I'm just a dude. I'm just a guy that talks metals, and I have some people here that like to listen to my rambling because, they just like to listen. That's all. Don't admire me, man. Admire yourself because all of your worth is within you. Yeah, you know what? I was a financial advisor for a while, and every time somebody would ask about metals, they just frowned and moved on. Good night, Magnetic. 100 ounce, or guess what? Let's get you. Boom. Add a little blue to that color. Bam, baby, you're blue. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Good night, Magnetic. That's right. Your stack is your stack, bro. Your stack is your stack. Everybody's stacking journey is different. And I'll tell you that 100%, just like Gregory said. Never compare your stack to somebody else's. You just keep stacking and you do you, man. You do you. Yeah, silver. Yeah, let me tell you something about what up, broke stacker. That's what I'm talking about. Broke stackers in the house. Let's talk about silver. There was a time where dollar swings were major for us. You know, gasping when it hit $30 an ounce because that was expensive. Here we are. Here we are tipping $100 or close to it an ounce right now. I can tell you with 100% certainty if last year, at any point in the year before the end of the year, if we'd have said silver was going to hit $100 an ounce or 90 ounce, somebody would have thrown us into a rubber room. Oh, I'm on a 15 timeline, guys, so keep that in mind. Everybody here should be on a timeline. Real stackers are in it for the long haul. Don't freak out when prices tumble. Yeah, because we've seen them go up and down. That is true. I support Bob and Rhonda. Thank you, Richard. So I went into another chat room for a few days and told them I bought 1 ounce pan gold bar from Costco and kind of got ridiculed for talking about any idea why. I have no idea why, John, but you know what? I can only imagine that they were envious of the fact that you could buy a full ounce of gold at one time. Who knows? That's what I would say. I wouldn't. I wouldn't worry about it much at all. Yeah, haters are gonna hate. Exactly. I can't afford an ounce of gold at one time. But like I was telling Lee earlier, I believe it was Lee. Yeah, Lee and I were having a conversation about this. I can't afford an ounce of gold all at once. Some people can. If you can afford an ounce of gold all at once, good for you. I buy fractional and I promote fractional because it's affordable and it stacks. So if you can do an ounce at one time, that's awesome. I can't though because I just can't afford it. Thinking $2,000 ounce Troy is the new $1,000 ounce Troy for silver. Why? Because the rampant inflation. Look at the price of housing. Oh, I know, dude. Stack that gold. I know, bro. I know. We're rocking tonight. Appreciate you for coming in. My idea was you pay too much in premiums with fractional. I understand what you're saying. I knew what you meant. I still promote fractional because it's affordable and the premium that you pay, you're still getting that ounce of gold for less in the long run. But all right, you guys, give me a second. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right. All right, so I'm gonna mute you guys. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm back. You want the 5-ounce Canadian Golf. Let's see here. What I miss? Block blockers, your LCS. On that, you see my new 50 peso Richard. Keep in mind the real value of silver is around $600 to $750 an ounce. That's a result of decades of manipulation. Understood, Paul. But this time, with the silver, you have to have a selection of property in order to have liquidity. So if you want 10 as 10K properties, not 1K, 100K. Yes, that makes sense. You can take my last video. They say 1980 value silver should be 200 or so. John says, block as your LCS owner sounds like mine. We've built a friendship over time, and he shoots me sweet deals all the time. That's you're supposed to have a good relationship with your LCS. Then if the buyer has options to merge to buy, and more likely to. Did you guys know there's only 24 into a gold mine in the world? Yeah, and all the gold that's been mined has been mined, and there's still some being mined, but that's typically it. So, gold is just not consumed where silver is. I do the same as you. If I put it in the bank, I'll just spend it. I convert all my expendable cash into gold and silver. I also scratch that spending itch, and it's a lot more fun to hold. Dude, Chris, that is exactly my mentality, and I've said it in many, many videos and lives. I am a nice little John Wick. I highly advise my fellow silver stackers to also think about investing in nano silver. With these prices, new tech becomes plausible in applications to reduce. That's nuts. Stack the gold. My brother bought the coin for 2,100. Nano silver. I'll look into that. Bryce, you're blue. Who stacks pandas? I stack pandas. What is nano silver? Stocks? Yeah, what is nano silver? I'm just behind. Yeah, I got me an 1885 $5 piece. I like the history as well. You stack pancakes? Oh, you do not. Avocado, what's going on? Stack that gold, Jerry says. What's going on, Jerry Parker? I'll send you some nano silver. You'll just have to believe me when I say it's in the envelope. Oh, yeah, I'll get right on it there, Block, because that's funny. And it's glow in the dark, too. Nano silver's for tiny stackers. It's not for tiny stackers. It's for the non-existent stacker. The pre-33 double eagle. That would be sick, broke. That would be sick. Yeah, that would have been quite the come up, right? Pre-33 $5 gold as your fractional. That's a good idea. I like it. $5 Indians are not that common. I only got a couple. Never seen them by me. You gonna get a snow? Am I gonna get snow where I'm at? There's always snow in the mountains where I'm at, bro. I live in Washington State, so there's always snow at this time of year. The 5-ounce Buffalo Silver bar. The 5 ounces are nice, but I like 10 ounces when it comes to stacking weight. Stack some Doritos Locos Tacos. Yeah, I got a couple of gold backs, but I don't stack them. I took some more last week. Avocado Stacker says hello, or Jerry says hello to avocado. Yeah, I know where Oregon is. I grew up in Grants Pass, John. I went to Oregon as well. I'm a duck. Guess what? Guess what you're talking about, the Scottsdale Lion? I think they're talking about the Scottsdale Lion. What's going on, Daryl? How you doing? Can of Stackers here. Yes, we have the tax now, bro. That's why I'm buying peer-to-peer. Pringles come get stacked. I like Pringles, but they're horrible for you. 5-ounce rounds are nice. I have 5-ounce rounds. No, I don't have any 5-ounce silver rounds. Not anymore. Oh, I do. I have 4 of them. I have 4 of them. Do you guys want to see them? Have I ever driven a Carrie's coin shop? No, I haven't. But I'd like to. Next time I go to Portland, I will, though. Eating Pringles right now? That's awesome. During a few years, I ran a pawn shop, took all their coins, had 45% discount. Dude said it's only collecting dust anyways. Oh, I'd have bought the shit out of some silver. Alright, you guys want to see my 5-ounce pieces? Alright, they got 4 5-ounce rounds. I'll show you guys. First things first, let me show you the paperwork with them, because having paperwork is always good when you're dealing with coins. So this is the 150 years of baseball commemorative silver proof set. Printed March 9th, 1990. They're proofs. 999 fine, 4 5-ounce troy ounces, and there was only 2,500 sets made. Okay, so here is what they look like. And let me show them to you. So these are 4 5-ounce proof rounds. This one's called the Dugout. These are Norman Rockwell proof sets from the Saturday Evening Post. So that's the Dugout. I'll show you the picture in a second. It's so frosty you can't see it in the camera very well. Here's the second one. This one's called 100 Years of Baseball. And that's a pitcher pitching to a guy. And that's just on the case. So you got another one here. This one's called Bottom of the Sixth. It's got a pitcher or a catcher, umpire. They're all kind of standing up, getting ready for stretching the legs or whatnot. All the backs are the same. And I got one more here. It's called the Rookie. So check the comps on this. They're going for about 900 a piece. On the high end. Now here, let me show you what the actual pictures of the coins look like real quick. So that is the pitching one, the 100 years of baseball. And that is the bottom of the sixth, or the dugout, where there's the dugout and the guy standing out front. That there is the bottom of the sixth, so you can see them all standing up. And that there is the rookie, where you can see the rookie showing up. And that's what the obverse looks like. And the case. So yeah, that's my 5-ounce set. 4 5-ounce rounds, 20 ounces of silver. Just sitting right here. Yeah, they were from, yeah. This was probably like $100 piece, $100 set. Like $25 a coin back in 1990 or something like that. Later, broke. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Saturday night. Bro, I was talking to my mom last year, telling her to buy gold and silver, and she's like, honey, I'm just not interested in that. Whole time I'm stacking. Yeah, thank you about the baseball rounds. They are really nice, and they're collectors. I mean, they're 36 years old right now. Still got 52 people up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. No matter the generation, never had a clue about gold or silver. The economy was in boom. No, I get it. It's actually been down for longer than 3 years, Momo. Yeah, the generation didn't pay much mind to it. Some did, but not all. 75 likes. I know, it's amazing. It's amazing, you guys. This rocks. Oh, for the next 3 years? Yeah. No, I got you. I got you, Momo. Sorry, I misread it. Motor breath. I tried to get my dad to stack silver 4 months ago, but no, he's got a big fiat account just rotting away. It sounds like my dad. Like if my dad was alive, he would have started stacking silver and gold. My mom's just got money sitting in a savings account. So that's my mom right there. My dad would have done it though. If I find a 5-ounce, I will get it. Start looking a little more. I think the pro traders are extremely good at trading, and they spent the last whole year buying all the silver so they would have multiple years supply. I don't know about that. Well, there's a book where you can scan and order it. Some are still available, not, but the book has the same price of October. Motor breath. Oh no. What does he say now? Yeah, like what does your dad say now? Still waiting on 100. Me too, bro. We're all waiting on 100. May sell some extra silver proof sets. I don't know. Let me know, Lee. Message me if you sell anything. One of your most viewed videos. That's nice. I was not. It was not long ago when I saw 20-ounce Scottsdale silver bars for $718. Now imagine what they run, even if available. If even available. No, I hear you there. Our USPS sucks. Yeah, in 2015, March 25th. Oh, good for you. That's a good day to start. Yeah, you guys. Amazing. The gold and silver stackers are real winners of the economy. They're holding God's money in while others are holding toilet paper, aka the US dollar. Yeah, that just keeps devaluing as well. No, Ethan. No safe deposit boxes. Be your own bank, Ethan. No safe deposit boxes. Yeah, $140 for 5 ounces. That was another world, wasn't it? Yeah, my grandmother always puts savings account on me. Her puts 1,000 in it, and you'll make a whole dollar in interest. Ha ha ha. No, it's true. Got a bunch of extra clad proof sets, but not worth much. Okay, yeah. If they're clad, then never mind. I'm a stacker. My dad's 89 years old. Made so much off stocks and dividends the last 10 years. He got tunnel vision, no diversification. Yeah, I get it. Guess what? I ordered on Monday, and fun story, I had a Timmy large coffee. Get a large coffee, and when I saw the price drop, the coffee is all over the counter. No, I feel you there. I like U.S. mint proofs. Yes, I have a few of them. I even have some silver seven. I even have some 78 U.S. mint proof Ike dollars. I got silver sets as well. All right, well, message me. It's crazy 1,000 ounce of 10-ounce bars fits perfectly in that standard safe deposit box. Yeah, it is crazy, but the problem with a safe deposit box. Let's talk about this. There's a reason why I don't like safe deposit boxes. Well, for starts, I used to work at a bank. Second of all, you can't keep precious. You're not supposed to keep silver. I mean, you can keep gold in there and silver as in jewelry, but they don't expect you to keep any currency in there. Also, it's not insured. The contents in the box is not insured. Okay? Just so you know. Whether you think it is or isn't, it's not insured. Okay? And the minute you don't pay it, they can crack it open and take the contents. Now, they will value it at a certain amount and put it somewhere, but it takes a long time to get it back. Okay? Also, if banks fold, you can't get your stuff. If for some reason an EMP goes off, banks ran off electricity for their vaults, you can't get your stuff. So, all the more reason to be your own bank. Let's see here. Oldest proof said I was 54 in capital holder. Sure, send me a pic of it. I remember a few years ago, I won a 5-ounce bar on a channel got, and a woman sent me a 10-ounce instead. I offered to send it back, and she said, "Just keep it." Yeah, how nice would that be, Daryl? Just keep it. This lion on my profile pic, I had it at 360-ish, and now its site was up to 549. Wow. But I gave away a 2025 RCM tall ship on my channel last night. Post office find. Nice, Block. I think we might see 1929 style bank run across the country, and more ordinary people are putting their money in gold and silver every day. The dollar is dropping. Of course, it's been dropping like that for a long time though. We had 2 bank robberies in the last 2 weeks in Germany. They robbed the deposit boxes. Kilos of gold gone. Of course, just even more of a reason not to have it in a safe deposit box. Let's see here. I was told my garbage pail kids would be worth thousands by now. What the shit? I feel you on that one. I had a bunch of garbage pail kids. You saw a diamond necklace sell for $10. Somebody was stealing. No way, that's nice. Yep. Have your own bank in the Second Amendment. No, I definitely have the Second Amendment as well. Buy a good safe for home goodies. I have a really good safe. You need to buy a safe that you can't be moved though. There's no point in buying a safe that can be picked up and ran into your house. Who else thinks the silver run has actually put a lot of banks out of business and just hasn't been announced, and all those bastards are shorted silver and manipulated for years? It's not the so listen, it's not. They're starting a new currency with blockchain currencies and digital currencies, what they're trying to do. So, you guys, they're trying to find a way to make it so the world still uses what the U.S. considers a currency. So there's a lot of shit coming down the pike, you guys, when it comes to the way money's looked and the way it's not valued. Good night, Miss Aloha. Have a great evening. First 1/10 of gold was shipping accident. Paid $225 for it to keep. Stuart, I'll give you $225 for a tenth of gold. Just send it to me. We'll call it a shipping accident, and I'll just give you some money to keep it. Well, J.P. Morgan Chase has been the one who's been manipulating the price of silver for the longest time. They've been convicted of it before, and they're doing it, and probably still doing it to an extent. Let me tell you something. Jamie Dimon is a smart guy, and he knows how to make money the fastest way possible. I worked for Chase for a long time. Look, I wouldn't tell you these things for no reason, Peter, because I've worked at multiple banks. I worked at US Bank, I've worked at Chase, and I worked at KeyBank. Every one of them had, oh, Raspberry, I'm sorry you can't sleep. All of them had safe deposit boxes, so I know that in the long run. Yeah, I know. That's just a way for them to move it from one bucket to another. That doesn't go away though. They're trying to wash it away like that on the books, but that doesn't do anything. The debt's still there. What's going on, Colorado? Over bonds in other countries are crashing and causing the dollar to dump. No, so the dollar's been dumping for a long time, but the other countries are getting out of our equities, and they're not buying our debt anymore. So yeah, our inflation is going to go out the roof. The value of our dollar is going to drop dramatically. You did projects for JP Morgan and KeyBank. That's cool. Oh, I'm just trying to stay warm, man. Oh, yeah, because you're in Colorado. pretty big weather system coming into the weekend. -25 to -30 range. Wow. Weddings are horrible dump investments. Can you imagine spending 100K on a one-day event? Just mind-boggling. Imagine buying gold and silver with it instead. No, I understand, Bryce. But people value things differently. They make a combo to melatonin that's supposed to help you sleep. That's true. Weddings don't need to cost that. No, for sure. Weddings don't need to cost that at all. Yeah, I can't sleep. Let's see here, Rock Moss. It seems that this is the norm for 100K wedding. Happy wife, happy life, my friend. Spent 100K on his second wedding. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. They could. They could reprice it at 39,000 an ounce. They could. But that's not going to do anything except for make it seem like our debt is gone, but it's not. My wedding was just us two and a friend, each cheap, cheerful. No, so my wedding was me, my best man, my ex-wife, and her bridesmaid, her maid of honor, as witnesses. We got married and then drove to Leavenworth and spent our honeymoon there. And it dumped 2.5 feet of snow on us overnight. She had never seen gold, so we were driving up the mountain and she was taking pictures of gold. She'd never seen snow. We were taking pictures of snow, dirty old sooty snow that was on the side of the mountain, on the side of the road, until we actually got to where there was snow. It snowed 2.5 feet on us overnight. So then we were walking, and she saw some snow on the fence and wanted to run over and knock it off the fence. So as she runs off. She was on the flower bed at the time, ran off the flower bed and face first in the snow, and the snow fell on top of her. She just disappeared. It was funnier than shit watching her do that. And Marsh, you have a good night. You guys, we just got 44 people up in here. You guys all rock. We're pushing 10:48 right now. A little over 2 hours, pushing that 2.5 hour mark, you guys. He wanted the 100K wedding, not her. That's bullshit. Come on, STG. He's just saying that to make her feel good. There's no way. Balance. Australia has the cheapest copper nickel coinage in the world. $100 gets you 5.7 kilograms. Total of 2 tons. Circulation representing 4 million. Yeah, they do have the cheapest coin or copper nickel coinage. So clad coinage. But you can get clad coinage just about anywhere. Traded some silver for free 33. Good job, man. How much did you pick up? The U.S. wants to be manufacturing giant once again, and it doesn't work if you are the reserve currency. There will be four powers in the multi-power U.S., China, Russia, and India. I am aware. Yeah, the problem is three of those countries are part of the BRICS nation, which is going to make it, or the BRICS banks, which is going to make it so they have three against one. So it's going to be rough. She put that idea in him, and he thinks it is his idea of magic. But She go cheat on him and deny trust me human behavior 101. One lady told me her daughter wanted an early inheritance of 100K on a wedding, and she said no. That's scary. Wouldn't marry a woman who suggests an insane idea like that. Yeah, that's just a bit. I mean, with the world you work in doesn't surprise you as your supervisor nicest guy. Well, good for him, I guess. I just don't know that kind of coinage, and nor would I want to marry somebody who wanted to dump that kind of coinage, because that just lets you know that you're going to be broke your whole life. Or buy gold and silver with that money and watch it triple in a couple of months. Copper nickel 75% 60 CUAD per ounce. Solid copper nickel. You know what's worse? Might get cozy with the BRICS because of the Greenland thing and tariffs. There's a very good possibility. Less than 13 AUD face per person. Thousandaire. What, Thousandaire's in here? Yes, I couldn't marry into that either. I'm old and practical. Me too, John. Well, I'm not old like that, but I'm way more practical than that. Silver at 99.19. We're getting close again, guys. Getting close again. Let's go, Hondo. Let's go, Hondo. Let's fucking go, Hondo. Yes, that would 100% isolate North America, which is exactly what we're on the track to do, which is insane. Yeah, let's go, Hondo. Come on, we're 99.26. Come on, baby. Come on, 74 more cents, baby. Come on. Let's go, futures market. Start trading like a mother. Come on, baby. 81 cents is like an actual penny. We're a penny away. I know. Raspberry says 73.69 pounds in the UK. '78 people or 45 people, 78 likes for this thing. Everyone is quietly selling US bonds. USA will join BRICS and ditch the welfare case Europe, except to sell them weapons. I don't think that's the case at all. I don't see that happening at all. Yeah, see, I don't see that happening at all. Yeah, fuzzy balls. That is a wild prediction, and that won't happen. The reason that won't happen is because China is in the BRICS, in part of the BRICS, and um, our fearless leader does not like China, no matter what. That would not happen. Yeah, we are in some weird, exciting times right now. Silver will go over $100 for the first time ever tomorrow. Mark my words. It is already tomorrow on the West Coast, brother. Or it's already what tomorrow on the East Coast, bro. Paul says 60-40 stocks and bonds portfolio is the new 60-20-20, 20% being precious metals. But why not a little more than that? for younger people. Honestly, with the younger person, your tolerance level when it comes to loss is a lot higher. So, um, and nothing I say is, of course, financial advice. But I feel you there. It is a 60-20-20 now, but more like a 30-30-20-20. I don't know. It's kind of weird. What did Chris Whitehead say? Chris Whitehead say, we're in this. My $4,000 wedding album wound up being used as a booster seat. What a waste. A booster seat. Ah, it's okay. Since the 1933, the dollar has already lost 99% of its value. Oh, for sure, man. I'm not questioning that at all. I know that the dollar is not what it's supposed to be. And the $64 had percent of silver and how much was bread. If the dollar lost 99% of its value and it needs silver to make dollars, ounce of silver should already be over $100 easily. Yes, of course. Someone gave a keynote speech at Davis recently. Have Bob and Rhonda fell out? No, they're right there. Bob's just sitting weird, so his back always gets turned to Rhonda. But they're still chilling. The silver in a mercury dime last year could still buy a loaf of bread. That's the benefit to silver is the same ounce of silver could still buy gas, could still buy bread. The silver is actually what has held up to the inflationary period the most. It's because she's just not much of a steward. I don't think she's taking care of Bob the way he was expecting her to. Stand outside of an LCS and offer 10 back a spot all day long. Yeah, I would too. But the cops would get called. He is a tart. Silver was completely undervalued the past 30 years. That's for sure. She's not a slave. Nobody said that. She is high maintenance, though. Ukraine organized a hit on Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Starmer sent 150 Labor Party members to Pennsylvania to campaign for Kamala Harris. He really hates these European leaders. Stack the gold. Agreed, Bryce. The Fed, but the Fed has ran out of tricks to prop up the country. Yeah, so that's why the printing press is running. She should try harder to live up to the title. I know, wrong, right? Stuart, she should. Silver is done better than gasoline. One silver dime can get 2 to 3 gallons of gasoline in most states. Or Washington. Cheryl says, abolish the Fed. Cheryl, let's make you blue. You've been smurfed. Boom. There's another factor. XAUT is the gold for crypto like PAXG. Now imagine Bitcoin holders rush to gold and the silver crypto to safe haven. Silver's not going to crypto, but the crypto guys are going to be rushing to gold. You missed the backstory on the aliens. So this is Bob. He's been part of my channel for a long time. He holds down the fort. He holds a 9.3 gram 50 caliber Desert Eagle. This is Bob's girlfriend, Rhonda. Rhonda was found a few months ago in the UK and she was transferred here via US transport to be here with Bob. She holds a 1/200th gram or ounce gold round. Can you please see the eagle? Can I see the eagle port? Of course you can. This is a 1.4 ounce eagle pour from Capital Currency. .999 This is number 3 of the Eagles that he poured. John, Bob, and Rhonda say hello. Bob actually gets fan mail. Bob got this recently for Christmas. And here, let's read the card, huh? Here, Bob, you from Raspberry Hedgehog. So yeah, he gets himself a little bit of fan mail. That was a great card, right? Raspberry, she's got herself quite a little sense of humor. She sent that, and it was pretty funny because there was a bunch of stickers in there too. But yeah, Bob, have a a crap Christmas. Because it was addressed to Bob too. So I figured, because this is the second piece of mail he's gotten. The first one was kind of cute and enduring, right? So I figured this one's gonna be the same. And then I opened it up, and it says "Have a crap Christmas," and then it says "Bob, you suck, Raspberry." It was so funny. I sat and laughed for about 10 minutes. So it was pretty funny. Raspberry is awesome. He does. But let's be honest. Bob couldn't hold gold or silver without falling over all the time. So the only time Bob actually sat right was when I gave him a weapon. And it's a pretty nice one. It's an investment caster. I took it out of the plastic and stuff because, dude, it's a 50 cal. You know, and he holds it rather well. You know, and he protects my gold and silver while I'm at work. He makes sure nobody comes in and steal my shit. But see, when he starts acting up, he gets Rhonda going. He gets the rest of everything else going. What's going on, Kane? There's a lot of detail in that gun. It is a really nice pour. Don't be a dick, Bob. Fucking piss me off. There we go. He's sitting good now. You could get one. You just gotta give it to somebody to pour it for you. You know, who could help you with that would be Cartier Silver is who I would do. All new trucks cost that much, bro. That sucks. Yeah, that Desert Eagle is pretty serious. And since your gun says replica written down the side of it, and mine says .50 Desert Eagle written down the side of mine, I'm just going to let you know that I'm going to tell you to piss off and let me drink my beer. We're seeing the end of the USA. So FC sad. We're not seeing the end of the USA. We're seeing the end of the US dollar, which is what they're trying to do, create a new currency. Silver spot here imports is 145 Aussie. We have useless plastic monopoly money over here. I drive a 2007 Hyundai Santa Fe with 278,000 miles on it. Raspberry, I will have a package out to you shortly. I'm going to have you log on to Whatnot like we did before so I can create that shipping label. And I will have some stuff out to you shortly. I will have that cream sent to you as well as some poker chips and some other goodies like I always do. Nick, I didn't forget about you either, man. I got you, bro. I'm waiting for yes, I won't forget to get in the package myself. But I'll be honest with you, I have a feeling that somebody that you and I both know would be kind of sad if I did that. I believe that. I believe that in my being. And I think that that person would be upset that I didn't mail both of us over there. To be honest with you, guess what? I touch my metals daily. Yes, who would be sad? Who are you talking about, Nick? Who are you talking about? Yes, she would be upset. Yes, you are 100% right. She would be upset, but I was actually talking about somebody else. My precious. Most days you touch your metal more than you touch your wood. That's funny. Raspberry, what do you mean? I wasn't given too much information. Nobody knows what I was talking about. Skylar would be pretty pissed off. You're holding your wood right now, guess what? Or your metals? Yeah. Well, I do. Like, I've been carrying this around. I carried this around today with my pocket piece of silver. No, Daryl, don't forget, I got one coming to you too, man. You got something coming too. Show the copper one. This one? Well, Forbidden Planet, don't be that guy, okay? The back? Sure. It's a copper Libby, pretty much. It's a 5-ounce copper Libby. And ironically enough, it's one of a few. So we got this one here, Grand Canyon. 5 wonders, the natural wonders. 5-ounce copper. I had the aliens were made for me. So I got this one. Just set that right there. We got this one here, which is the Niagara Falls. All right. And then this one here, get to it, is my favorite one of these ones so far, is Mount Everest. And my favorite part is the green tree line at the base of the mountain. So we've got this one here, a little pirate booty. And I haven't paid for any of these. The only one I paid for was the Mount Everest one. Here's that other. I have 2 of those Libbies, so here's the other one. So here is one Libby, and then the second one. Happy little trees, that's right. I love watching him paint. And here's another cool copper piece. It's a reverse proof. Now this one actually doesn't spin. It spins sideways, so it looks just like an Indian head weedy, or an Indian head with everything else. So yeah. So I mean, I do have some copper. Not that I stack copper, but I have quite a bit of it. I mean, there's 35 ounces of rounds right here in copper. I've got probably 10 tubes of copper rounds. My biggest copper piece, 1 pound copper. Not that I stack it, but I do have it. I've acquired it over my stacking career. And honestly, the reason people don't stack it is because we're at 99.87 right now. What? Yeah, what? Let's fucking go. $100 silver. Let's go. Come on. 98.75 at Kiko. What is going on? So I've been gifted some nice copper rounds too. I've only bought 1 round of copper. Everything else has just been free. And I have a lot of copper. I do. Like this one. This proof piece. Sack coins. Let me show you something real quick. Give me a second, y'all. If I get a sack though, so like if I get sacks, they're gonna be something like this. These are the only sacks that I feel are worth saving and holding on to. Are proofs that are really, haven't been circulated. If I stack a sack, it's gonna be frosty like that one. Yes, I've already put 1 bottle down and I'm halfway through the second one. Let's see. Which one is this? This isn't affiliate or not. Honestly, I wouldn't be for me. I wouldn't be buying them. I got that for free. All the sacks I got, I have for free, and I sent Raspberry a couple of these frosty proofs, if I'm not mistaken. What are you damning about, avocado? Bro, I'm glad you're here still, too. Thanks for popping by. Dude, we got 82 likes. 82 likes. If for some reason we get to 100 likes, I'll toss in some silver. We'll get some silver out. That's right. 100 like off. Let's do this shit. We get to 100 likes. We get 15 more likes up in this bitch, and I'll give away some silver. No, what's driving up copper demand right now, Bryce, is not AI. It has a lot to do with it, but what's driving up copper price right now is the fact that people cannot afford to purchase silver. Yeah, I remember that guy too. Yep, I remember that. That's before it was even Bitcoin. 87, 13 more, baby. 13 more. Let's go, Hundo Silver. Come on, Hundo Silver. Yeah, copper will make some people a lot. I heard a guy talking about copper last February. So he straight said, I'm putting a huge portion of my money into copper. And the guy says, copper? And he goes, yes, I'm going copper because copper is going to make a huge move this next year to 2 years. On a percentage basis, if you put enough money in, you can literally double your money on copper. Okay? I don't have money to dump in on copper like that. Not enough to make a huge difference. He also said, keep an eye on nickel. Okay? Because nickel is used in a lot of AI stuff too, because it is a very, very reflective metal. A lot like silver is. So it does a lot of contacts as well. But I wouldn't put my money on copper yet. I passed on Bitcoin at $8 an ounce or $8. I feel you. You know what? 9 years ago, I was on a cruise to Alaska, and I met a Bitcoin miner, and he offered to get me into it for $1,000, and I told him no. He said he would set me up with my own Bitcoin mine where it just sits and mines Bitcoin all day long. He'd set me up for $1,000, and I told him no. How crazy is that? Oh, this Morgan? That's an 1885. The old CC going, baby. World free speech. Tesla sales are down even more than they dare to mention. 1,500 workers in Germany. Tesla. Time for Tesla short. You know what? Wolf, World free speech. We're going to make you a moderator anyways. Come on in. Talk about what you want to talk about. Let's go. Oh, every penny that I have is slab tripled in value the minute they stopped. As I stated earlier, solar panel manufacturers now in R&D to reduce totally do what they need for silver, but the way it's silver thread, copper paste, or a combination of thereof. No, I trust me. I know they're going to try to find other ways to substitute silver. I know they are. And the way they can do that is copper itself is conductive and still will do what silver does, just doesn't do it as well. So the product that they get will just not last as long. Nice, I got mine certified MS64. Oh, you got yours certified? So I have a 65, and that one looks better than my 65. So I think that would register as a 65 better. So the intrinsic value of the pipes and wires and walls could double the value of my home. Our walls are full of treasures. That is true, Chris. If PMs keep going like this, I might need to retire much earlier than I thought. STG, when you decide to retire, just let me know and I'll take over in your steps so I can retire faster too. One of the reasons silver is up is that they've been suppressing it for decades. Of course, guess what? We already know that, but it's so I made a video back in last May about this being the perfect storm for precious metals. And it literally was. And this next year is going to be even more substantial when it comes to metals. It will. It's insane how the price of things have gone. We need 11 more likes and we're giving something away, guys. What pre-33 are you talking about, bro? The one I showed earlier? Mr. Jeff aside, let's go ahead and make you blue. Add some color to your life. Boom, baby! Boom, we need 8 more likes. 8 more likes and we're giving away something. Let's go. So which one are you talking about? Are you talking about this one that I got over here in my booty chest? This one? This is an 1885 pre-33 $5. All right, $10 gold. $10. So it's a quarter ounce. I already liked. I can't like any further. I picked this up for $705. That's how long ago I bought this. Oh no, sorry. This is a 5. This is a 5. It's a quarter ounce. It's a 5. Sorry. And that one I picked up for fairly cheap, right? I mean, that was a really good price. This, though, I picked up for way better. This here I picked up on Whatnot. I paid $62 for 3 blind wheel spins, and I won this quarter ounce eagle. What's up, Goomba? In 2003, I picked up an old double eagle in Corpus Christi, super cheap. Nice. We're at 98, baby. 2 more. 2 more likes, you guys. 2 more likes and we do a givey. One more. Let's go. It's too shiny, bro. It's too shiny. It's too shiny. Look out. Look the fuck out. Great show. I appreciate that, Bryce. I appreciate you. Come on, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Boom, baby. Boom. Let's fucking do it. Yes, I got some comics forbidden. I like me some comics. There's sock puppet accounts, yeah, just to get to that hundo. Alright, since you guys are all fucking badass, we got 33 people in here. Okay, so we're gonna do some shit. I still only see 99, so I don't know what the hell we're talking about here. I'm gonna be giving some shit away, but there we go. We hit the hundo now. It just took a second to register. Boom, baby. Hundo likes. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple things. What the fuck that just happened? What the? All right, I'm gonna get pissed. Well, I could have swore I did have. Let me get fucking mad. I don't know what the hell happened to him. But let's do this again. Boom. Get this back over here. All right, 102, fucking king right there. Kings, you guys all rock. You're all legends. All right, so let's do this shit. Oh, Bob. Oh, you fucking pissed me off. All right, shovel up. Bob and Rhonda, both you guys gonna act up? Really? Now it's just not the time to be pissing me off. Seriously. Alright. Hold on a second, you guys. I gotta fucking fix my aliens because they're assholes. Alright. What are we at? We at 102? We at 100? What are we at? How many likes we got? $101. Alright. So since we hit the threshold and actually went one over, we're gonna do a couple things. Okay, so we're going to give away 1 2-ounce or 2-gram rounds as one. We're going to do another givey with 2 Valcambies. And because you guys are all fucking legends, we're going to do one of these 1/1000 bars as well. So let me break this thing out real quick. So that is... I think these are 1/100ths. They're not small. Magnetic North coming in. Let's go. All right, how many people are in here? 43? Somebody heard Gibby and we started getting more people in here. There's 10 more people in here than there was 2 minutes ago. Let me keep the damaged one. So we'll do this. Gold to one person. 2 1-grammers and 2 1-grammers. So 3 gibbies. Okay? 3 gibbies. Okay, so this is where we're going to do it. You're going to be able to choose one number 1 through 50. Okay? Do not start choosing numbers yet. There can only be one winner per giveaway. Okay? So, the way this goes, if the number is not chosen, it's the closest person without going over. If two or more people choose the same number, it's the first person that chose that number without going over. I just need everybody to give me a thumbs up in chat if you know what I'm talking about and you understand the rules. I got a few thumbs up on that. There we go. Okay, so as long as everybody is clear on the rules, when you guys are ready, when L puts in the go sign, you can put in one number only, 1 through 50. You guys were asking me about proof coins. I'm not even looking at my computer, so just to show you some flat proofs that I have. I'm a stacker, but I've got quite a few coins that could be considered collecting, right? When you're ready to throw up a stop sign there, go ahead and do a countdown and throw up a stop. There we go. We got a stop going. Okay. So the first number is 48. Closest to 48, if not on it, without going over. So who's the closest? Avocado, get 48. Look at you, Avocado, go. Couple of smileys for you, Avocado. Boom. Couple of grammars. Some silver. Nice hit. Congratulations. Let's fucking go, right? Right on the nail. Nah, you're welcome. Round 2, go L. Same rules, let's go. Yeah, congrats, avocado. My Eco Village. Let's add some color to your life. Boom. What's going on, Bart? I didn't see you sneak in. You're welcome. Hey, L, when you're ready. Yeah, no, I feel you there, Doug. I feel you there. Of course, man. Of course. Look, you guys, I did get the stop sign getting monetized, but honestly, I know why, because they gave me a reason, and they told me if I clean up my channel and reapply in a month, that I have another shot, so I'm just going to reapply in a month. I'm not going to go through the whole appeals process and all that other stuff. And for when they say, when somebody says they don't tell you why, they told me why. It says right there, right across the top of my thing, it says, you've been not monetized, and this is why. Guess what? All right, well, second number was right here, and it was number 32. 32. Who chose 32? I know Great Scott saw it. I just don't know if anybody else got it before him. So who had 32? I see it go. Boom, 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 boom. No, it's Great Scott for the W. Let's go. Great Scott getting a couple of 1 gram Vicambis. Boom, baby. Nah, it's okay. Everybody make sure you email me. And I'm just going to be 100% honest with you guys. I suck at shipping shit out. But you will get your winnings when I get them out. I just suck at shipping shit. But you will get your winnings. I guarantee it. I have emails for all this shit. So I just suck at shipping it. All right, you guys. This is for the one. This is for the gold. Boom. 1 through 50. One number only. Wait until L says go. Closest to it without going over if not on it. Okay, go, 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 go. 1 through 50, Bart. No 6 7s. I'm just kidding. What up, Silver Spurs? All right, L, call it. Thank you very much. All right. Let's go. The magic number being 21. Who had 21? Someone's getting some gold. Who's it going home with? Who's number 21? Wait, hold on a second. Somebody's saying block. So I see the go. I see 22, 15, 17, 28, 24, 20 for Donna. Rockamoss with 25, 13, 13, 45. Jesterful with 21. Block 21 afterwards. Block, as the rules were, one winner only. And if you choose the same number, the person who put it in first wins. So congrats. What pirate coin are you talking about? Are you talking about the 5-ounce round? The 5-ounce copper round? Or are you talking about the one that I have that's slabbed? You know what, Forbidden? I'm just, it's just a 5-ounce round. Some expensive giveaways for this size audience. Oh, that just greatens the odds on people getting away with something cool. Make sure all the winners email me what you won to my email, please. I thought for some reason you were talking about this one. I won the Eagle. Do you want my info? Ha. Next God, $10 Liberty Go. No, but you know what? You know what? Fuck it. I got another one of those small gold bars, but it's a little damaged. And it's still gold. Just got that little dent right there, so it's a little damaged. But you know what? It still weighs. It says 1658 to 1805 Indonesian Petis Palembang genuine. Okay, let's go. One more time. 1 through 50, one number only, no duplicates. Closest to it goes for it. There you go. There's your go. Go, go, go. Well, welcome in, Westside. Get your number while you can. First through 1 through 50, one number only. Yeah, shift is brutal, but I got you, man. Yeah, make sure you sub. You guys have to be sub to win. Just because I made you blue don't mean nothing. You gotta be sub to win. Let's go. What's up, citizens? Let's go. Let's add some color to people. Citizen, boom, blue, boom. Let's go. Boom, boom. West Side, welcome in. Let's go. Let's get you smurfed up too. You guys can sub other people, do other things like that. Check out their channels. 10 seconds, L says, let's go. That's an 1884. All right, L with the stop sign. Let's go. We're gonna let the suspense cook for a minute. Just to let you guys know. Your gold's not going anywhere. It's right there. So 2 pieces of gold, 4 pieces of silver. That's a fucking good night, in my opinion. That was the longest 5 seconds ever, but you want to make sure people got their numbers in. Okay, so this is what the other numbers were written on. I was holding this copper bar over it, so there's no numbers on that side. But there is on that side. So what number is that? 26. Number 26. Who got 26? Who got 26? I live stream almost every night. I don't always do giveaways, but I live stream almost every night. Well, closest without going over. Who's Rumpus? Who's Rumpus? Who's Ramadans? Oh, Raka. Raka. Congrats, Raka Moss. I think that was probably all autocorrect, Raka. It's a little beat up, but it still weighs what it's supposed to, and it's still gold. The CC goes for about $4.50. Last time I checked, but that was before silver was at $100 an ounce. That was when it was about 60. But in the GSA helps out quite a bit. Rocka, send me an email with your info. Congrats everybody that won some silver and gold tonight. You guys all are the reason why I do this shit. Yeah, you know, the funny thing about it is I won that. An ounce of silver, and 2 silver dimes for $72 over on Whatnot. Thanks, Stuart. You're welcome, Rocco. Yeah, it was a nice pickup. Now I was chasing a $5 buffalo for Indian head. He had 2 of those and 3 of these as the big bangers and a bunch of other 1 ounce silver. So I won this, an ounce of silver and 2 silver dimes for $72. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you guys for all being here. You guys all rock. You being here is the reason why I do this shit. I'm close. In a month, I'll reapply and I will be fine. I just got to get to 1,000 subs. That's where I got to get. MS69 Eagle for like 60 a few weeks ago. I don't know how much luck. You don't have much luck with the game. Citizen, I have a lot of luck over on Whatnot. Ask anybody here. Honestly, these half grammars I won on Whatnot. This 1 gram Geiger I won on Whatnot. This $5 Eagle I won on Whatnot. I won a $5 AGE, not a $5, a quarter ounce AGE over on Whatnot. I have incredible luck over there. $1,000 ounces is a good number, buddy. I did have a Whatnot show. I'm really thinking about backing out of Whatnot just in general. But I do incredibly lucky over there. Ask Nick. He's seen me win in rooms. Donna as well. but I win over there all the time. I have incredible luck over there. I do really well. All of here, I'll show you this right here. All of these, all wins or whatnot. That favorite ASD I have up here, that 86 proof, first year release, whatnot. That 4 ounce silver bar right here, whatnot. And all, like every graded ASD that I've shown you, this one I got for free. Every graded ASD I've shown you, I paid less than $20 for on every single one of them. That's why, listen, you guys, 707, 7 not 07, right? Yes, 7 not 07. You're in for an ounce on the 1K God. Let's go. You're donating an ounce for the 1K God, Stuart? That's awesome. If that's what you mean by that. I mean, that is sick. Bro, that's awesome. Thank you so much. You guys, see, this is why I do this. This is why I give stuff away like this. This is why, because listen, you guys listen. It's a couple of grams of silver. It's a little gold, but you know what? It is so nice to be able to share my fortune and my good doings with you guys. This is how I pay it forward the best way that I can, because you guys can appreciate it, and and I know you appreciate it. So this is why I do this stuff. Every single one of them, Bart. Oh, I already saw. I know Magnetic's tossing in something. He said he's tossing in some coins as well and some historic ones. I remember when he told me that. He said that in every single one of my ones. So, and I appreciate you so much. 20 below spot. Why are you even thinking about selling, Mike? Hold on to your stuff, bro. You guys are all amazing. This is why I do what I do. This is why. I get my medals for pretty cheap. And I have a lot of graded coins. But Mike, I would be holding. I have a lot of graded coins that I've gotten, like I said, all of them under spot, under $20 a piece. I've my DCA is pretty low, so giving away a little bit here and there to you guys, because you make me feel good. You're here listening to me. You're hanging out with me. We got 36 hardcores still here, even after I did a silver and gold giveaway. There's nothing else coming, but you guys are still all here. This is why I do this. Chris, thanks for being here, bro. You're welcome, Jesterful. I appreciate all you guys. Mike, you better, yeah, I wouldn't say you better hold, but it would probably be in your best interest to. But listen, if you gotta sell, you gotta sell. I get that. I've been in there. I've been in those shoes. I have medals for a reason. They are my savings account. Okay. I pretty good with a lot of my stuff. J Lo, that sucks, bro. Oh, brother, I understand. You're good. It's gonna take a minute to get me there, anyways. You know. But I appreciate all you guys for doing what you do. I don't know, man. The number one counterfeited coin is the Morgan. Aw, man, what, Raka? Something wrong? Nah, John, I appreciate you, man. For sure. How the fuck? Humble, when's your birthday? December 4th is my birthday. I just turned 47 not too long ago. I pinged all of my medals actually here on camera with everybody here. Yes, I don't put my savings in the bank. I put it in savings in silver. That's exactly what I do, Donna. Thanks, Bart. I appreciate you. Just you were all nice things about your followers. Just you were all the nice things. Oh, no. I appreciate you, Raka. It is amazing. Honestly, I never thought I would ever be this way or be on YouTube with people following me and hanging out with me and chatting and talking in my lives. I never thought that I would have anybody that would even be interested in what I had to say or want to talk to me at all. I found a community that shares interest in what I do and learns from me and learn from you guys too. I learn in every live. I learn something new all the time. Well, I did get declined on that the first time around, but they told me the reason why. They said it's because I was using content that's not original. And so what that means is anything that I have that has an exclamation point on it because it's got music in it or whatnot, I have to delete off my channel. And that's okay because honestly, the amount of watch hours I'll lose off of it is not going to be impactful enough to make it to where I'll need to go through the process. I'll just earn all those hours waiting to do it and I'll get rid of it and it'll be done. I'll be fine. Next time I go, I'll be solid. And it is what it is. And you know what? I ain't gonna get rich. Trust me. But just the fact that I was able to get to this point is such a personal accomplishment and feat for me. It's something that I never thought I would do. And here we are. I can, but magnetic. Some of those videos, the ones that I have to get rid of, are literally me playing DJ all night long. I mean, I was playing Buckethead, I was playing Poison. I mean, literally, I played all kinds of music, and a lot of people in chat right now were here that night. I DJ'd some nights for 3 or 4 hours. So those ones I have to literally get rid of. So yeah, no, I understand. So I have to get rid of those ones, and those were great nights. A bunch of people in here, and I was just playing requests. I was 7 or 8 songs deep on request, dude. It was fun. We had a great time. I sat burning, just chatting with my friends, and we were rocking out to music. I took requests all night long. Literally, it was Humble the DJ taking requests all night long. It was pretty badass. It was. It was pretty badass. I had a lot of people in there. It was a good time. It was a really good time. And I did that multiple nights, you guys. I must have done that a good 3 or 4 times where we sat and just played DJ all night. Oh, I love Cinderella. I remember the tall hair bands. I'd have to change my. So I have a channel that's just Todd Warsaw. Because that's what this was started off as, and then I changed it to Humble. So I went and created another one with just under a different email already, but I'm not going to do that. Well, it isn't just now. I just applied, and they reviewed my channel and said I couldn't do it because of that. So let me see if I can turn the camera around. What's going on, T-Bird? Go camera facing, but I'm not seeing a way to do it. Give me a second. There should just be a button here to where you can push it and change the way the camera looks. But there isn't. Oh, there is right there. Nah, it's not going to let me do it while I'm in the middle of live. I was going to go camera facing, but it won't let me. Hey, good night, everybody who's coming out or taking off. I appreciate you. Tell Danina I said hi, Magnetic, for sure. I sent an email and heading out. Thank you, Jesterful. We'll see you later, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, you are, Joseph. That's cool, buddy. I'm trying to change the camera here. Give me a second. Expand menu. Night, Raka. Alright, are you taking off, or is it just Avocado taking off? Magnetic's like, good night to all who's leaving. Later, Gary. Later, Bart. Thanks for hanging out. Let me look, Rocco. I'll wait for it to open up and I'll find out. Yeah, I don't know why or how that happened, but yes, I did not mean to do that. Let me change. Let me see if I can change that. Yes, there are 35 people here still. That is badass. Edit. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Later, John. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. There we go. That's better. Commentator mode is off. Get me to my camera. Let's go. Yeah, it won't let me switch my camera. That's fine. Whatever. What does what mean, Raka? Switching over to Humble Stacker's email now. I'm checking on that email. Yes, I got your email, Raka. I got some good emails from you guys. That's awesome. So I got everybody's email. You guys all rock. We're pushing 4 hours for Humble. Time has flown by, you guys. But I got to get some sleep. I got to work tomorrow. So I appreciate all you guys. 33 people still in here. You guys all rock so much. I had a great time, you guys. I really did. I hope you all had a great time too. I will see you all soon. You are all Humble's heroes. And of course, like I always say, stack what you can where you can. You know, you guys, gold or silver, ounces or fractional. You know, if you got to go fractional silver, I would recommend going to constitutional. T-Bird, have a good night. You know, but you guys stack what you can where you can. Love you too, Donna. I appreciate you so much. You guys all have a great evening or a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. You know I will. And don't forget, Saturday, Stacking Surfer's doing a giveaway, and he asked me to be on his stage. I am so honored. So keep in mind, I'm going to be on Stacking Surfer's channel on stage with him. How is 75 for a half gram gold? That's not a bad price, Nick. Especially right now. That's not a bad price. I would run with that. You guys all have a great night. Of course, nothing I say is ever financial advice, but stack what you can where you can. Have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow. You all rock. You're all amazing. Thank you all for being here. Good night, everybody.